This video is about how to make a pot of fresh marinara. And those of you who follow me know I've got a pretty big garden and growing a lot of tomatoes. So if you want to know how I turn them into that beautiful marinara, stay tuned. So I start by going through my ripe tomatoes and looking for the ones that really aren't worthy of a salad or given to your friends. And I just cut off the bad parts and I put them into a big pot. And I'm looking for about 6 pounds of tomatoes. Next, I'm going to add half of a white onion, which I chop up. I'm going to put in some fresh basil from our garden, which I pretty much just layer across the top. Know how much I need. I'm going to chop it up and then add a pinch of red pepper flakes for a kick. I run out to the garden to get some thyme and some fresh oregano, which I chop up and I throw in there as well with a little bit of salt. A pinch of honey for sweetness. Black pepper. Maybe a quarter cup of olive oil. Time to run back out to the garden and grab some garlic that we grew. It's been drying on a rack outside and we're going to peel it and chop it up. So there is the whole bowl before I mix it up, which I do by hand. And it's into the oven at 425 for about 2.5 hours of total cook time. Now let's talk about a little company I own called Artisan Woodcraft. We make, deliver, and install beautiful raised garden beds, garden arbors, and trellises. So if you have any interest in that, please keep my business in mind. You can find me at artisanwoodcraft.com. Back to the oven. It's an hour later and we've given it a check and a little bit of stir. It's still going to take some time. At 2 hours, one more check and I can see it's cooking down quite nicely, but we're just going to give it a little bit more cook time. And then here it is at 2.5 hours. As I push the spoon away, I can see there is a lot of juice at the bottom. So it's time to take it out, sit it on the countertop for about an hour to cool. After cooling now, I'm going to put my ricer to use. And what I basically do is just spoon the tomato mixture into this ricer and give it a twirl. And at the bottom, it's got a little mesh that you push the juice through, and it helps you separate the seeds and the skins. So you're left with this. Those are two examples of what it looks like, and that doesn't go into your sauce. Instead, you get this beautiful looking pot of marinara. All right, honey, give it a taste. Tell me what you think.
Oh, that's so good. Got a little cake.
I like that. So there you have it, folks. Putting those tomatoes to good use, made a great pot of marinara, made my wife happy. Now I just got one other issue. I still have a lot of tomatoes. Here's one bag, just as ripe. I've got this second bag that's in the process. I've got tomatoes sitting on our countertop, and if I walk over to our kitchen table, I've got a huge box of green tomatoes. All right, so tell me, what do I do with all these tomatoes? I'll look forward to your comments. Artisan Woodcraft, out.